This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Sugar Bowl. It's the Penn State Nittany Lions against the UCLA Bruins. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Platt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us from the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
I caught up with the Nittany Lions head coach before the game. This team is expected to be here. That's the hardest thing about coming into the game here today and this kickoff. These are the big dogs. Everybody thought they would be competing for a national championship, but they barely squeaked by in a win last week. They are going to have to be better, eliminate some of their mistakes, and showcase why people thought they would be in the conversation for national champion and play a little bit stronger and better today. It all starts with this opening series and better execution for this team. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Short kickoff, fielded just inside the 25. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. He'll hand it off. He goes out of bounds, moves the ball across midfield. The Bruins come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense. Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO. You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Here comes more big guys on the field. The offense going very heavy. They're going to run it. But a quick stop by the defense. Ain't just two, so it's 3rd and 8.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle all the way down to the 17. The Bruins offense is on the move now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Delivers quickly to the left side. Caught near the goal line. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. No, they stop him short of the goal line. Bring up 2nd and goal.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. One, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football, you play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
No, he doesn't get in. They rise up and stop him short of the end zone. And they're trying to punch it in here. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range.
Chris, to me, this is not a terribly difficult decision. I think you go for this here on 4th down. Even if you don't get it in the end zone, they've got to start their first possession of the game inside their own 3. I think that's a win for you. You go for the 6 right here.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. Men kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. Breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Look out, he's breaking free. Goes out of bounds, but a nice gain will spot him short of the 35.
To get the edge like this, you've got to take care of that edge defender, and they do a great job on the left side of this offensive line, getting it blocked up. Then you need some perimeter blocking as well. Wide receivers, selfless on the outside. Nice run right here on the toss play.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Gets the first and still running. He'll get it, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow. And the Nittany Lions looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, this is a perfect start for this offense, getting him going early in this game on some big runs. This offensive line, they've come out with some serious energy here, and this ground game is chewing up the yards.
Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. And the single back takes the handoff. He's got space. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Nittany Lions have first and 10 here. There's the handoff. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Tight end goes in motion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. We'll hand it off. Breaking tackles and going. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3.
Oh, I love the chess match right now between these two coordinators. You can tell the defense set up to stop the pass. It's third and long. Yeah, you would anticipate that. And that's exactly what the offensive coordinator anticipated. He goes to the run play for a nice solid gain. I think they can go for it on fourth down here.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. On the run, it's Wallace. And he's in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball, you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
And the return starts from inside the 20. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got the first down and still motoring. Breaks into the clear. The 30. Past the 20. The 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, UCLA.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The VA team makes it 10-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Wallace. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They make the tackle, and that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. It's UCLA with the lead now. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the handoff. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. They're going to run it here. Sees an opening. He's in the... here he goes. The 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Penn State. He breaks away for the touchdown.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, second rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morgan. And he steps out at the 20, tried to make something happen, but cost the offense 5 yards in field position. Bruins offense is back out on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Bruins hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Quick dart to the right. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Breaks into the open. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. And it's going to be way off. The receiver was wide open. The pass off target. Missed opportunity.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
press coverage now from these DBs. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. That's reeled in. It's Robinson. Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives them a fresh set of downs from the 22.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on 3rd down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
And the back now goes in motion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Breaking into the clear. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Tackle made just short of the marker. Looks like it's going to be inches to go.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Throwing off play action. Looking to scramble. He'll try a pass here. Caught near the sticks. It's Hansen. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. The Nittany Lions trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. That solid pursuit, they'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
I love that this offense doesn't get bored taking the profit. If this defense can't stop this back, then give him the ball, and he continues to find the end zone. 3rd touchdown of the game. If they don't adjust, make them pay, and that's exactly what this coordinator has done.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Morgan. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. He'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
Really good teams play great situational football. Here you've got a 2-minute drive to end the half. You've got to go down there and get scores, and this is a massive completion down the field. It flips the field and puts you in position where you feel like you can expect points. Now you got to continue to execute and put this ball in the end zone.
Now the Bruins call for a timeout. It's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Maliava. The pass is caught, but they rule him out of bounds, so it's incomplete.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress. Play
fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. First down. They're going to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
And he's back to throw again on second down. Gets rid of it on the move. Catch made on the right side. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Timeout taken by the Nittany Lions. That's going to be their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Here's the throw deep downfield. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
I'm always a fan of an offense being aggressive and taking a shot down the field, and I really love these 4 vertical routes, Chris. This is a concept that I used to love throwing, but as a quarterback, you've got to identify the coverage, and then you got to stand in there and make a quality throw. Here, I just don't feel like he gave a good ball down the field.
So second down after the incompletion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Oh, he throws it back. Defense is coming after him. Pickup is 6 yards, so third down and 4 now. And now Penn State will spend their second timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Becht. Bringing pressure. Oh, and he'll be dropped behind the line. A sack. UCLA calling a timeout here. Their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And looking for a big play here. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
The shotgun running play call. Look out, he's got space ahead. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. The Bruins will kick this away to get the second half going. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Penn State offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
And there's the handoff. Has the first down and more. Across the 40. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. And the Nittany Lions looking to run some tempo here. They continue to feed the running back who's been a big part of building this lead. Joe, you wonder at halftime, is the defense going to do something to try to contain this guy, slow him down anyway.
Chris, I certainly thought they would adjust on that defensive side like you suggest, but if they don't, why not just feed him over and over and over again? If they're not going to stop it, don't go broke taking a profit.
Second down after that previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
This quarterback has seen the defense so well. They blitz here, and that flushes him out of the pocket. First of all, it's a nice escape by him to get himself out of the pocket. But what I love, Chris, is that he kept his eyes downfield. And he didn't just run the football, but he tried to get that big play down the field. And here he's able to get the completion downfield. The wide receivers worked towards him. He kept his eyes downfield, and that's a nice play for the offense.
He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on first down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass. And to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Fighting off the defender. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. One of those critical third down plays coming up. He keeps it on the design run. He's got the first and still going. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
The Nittany Lions will look to convert here on fourth down. And the single back takes the handoff. Bring him down, but not before he converts that fourth down play.
Well, that defense almost got off the field. That was so close to getting a fourth down stop, which basically acts as a turnover. Can't be too disappointed, but man, that was close.
He escapes the pocket. He left with no option, just has to throw it away.
And once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
11th play of this grinding drive here in the playoff game. Third down and short. To the air, it's Becht. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
That is a good completion from this quarterback. In this part of the field, everything is reduced down and restricted. The lanes are tighter, the windows are smaller, and they're able to get this conversion and create a first and goal. That's a really good job by this offense.
And we're able to get him down.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
We have not seen the quarterback run until now, and I guess we know why. Chris, he puts the ball on the ground. Credit the defense. Active hands, they're physical, and once they get in there, they're going to rip at that football, and it comes loose. It's a good turnover for them.
The first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage, play some tight man, and force him to really work for that release.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Back to throw. It's Iamaleava coming after him. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Pass hauled in inside the 15. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. He's been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
Pass caught. Can he get in? When they bring him down, looks like inches short of the marker. Him up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, and they've got him. A sack on the final play of this 3rd period. It's Penn State in front as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. And the first play of the final quarter will be a field goal attempt. And that one's straight down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. And now the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
On the run, it's Martin. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
And the Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
Working clock with the ground game. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. To throw, it's Beck. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense just continues to perform and pour it on. And it has the look of a group that fully expected this dominant result. Now one step away on the brink of playing for the ultimate goal.
Chris, you're exactly right. And I think the most dangerous thing is a team that is a really good team, knows they're really good, and is playing up to their potential. And that's exactly what we're seeing right here. This group is so efficient on offense, and their stars are playing at a high level. Moving forward to the national championship game, I don't know if it matters who they play. It only matters if they play up to their potential. It's their standard for a championship in the next round.
And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Oh, the spin move. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. And that play could end the season for this offense, but the defense, what an enormous play, Joel. So close now to moving on.
This group was confident all week that they were going to make the plays necessary to go out and win this game, and they've been able to do that on the defensive side. And I got to tell you, what a crushing moment for this offense.
And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Looking to throw. It's Iamaleava. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. With the catch, it's Matthews. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain just short of the 40. The Bruins looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, comebacks are like puzzles. It happens one piece at a time, and this was a major piece of this puzzle.
And he's got it down there inside the 35. They make the stop, but it's a big play for 31.
You got 4 verticals with man coverage. You got to pick your best matchup. He finds his best wide receiver, and now it's just a one-on-one. That's a great...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Boy, he gets away with one here. This is an aggressive throw down the sideline and really too tight of a window. But you can tell the defense converges, and they almost pick this ball off.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Been so difficult for them to establish any sort of rhythm on offense because this quarterback's below 50% throwing the football. He's got to get on track and play much better if they want to come back in this game. And it starts with timing. Your feet have got to be the clock of the offense. And right now as a quarterback, I feel like his feet are all over the place.
Timeout taken by the Nittany Lions. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Scanning the field. It's Iamaleava. Looking downfield near the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Back-to-back deep shots. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Pounding away with the run game. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, 4th quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. The Nittany Lions come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. Runs through the defender. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, this defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Looking downfield, it's Becht. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, I wouldn't mind to see them get aggressive right here. This is your opportunity to convert, stay on the field, run more clock, and potentially put the ball in the end zone to really ice this game away. This is the time where you got to have a killer instinct.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. But there is a penalty marker.